I'm getting a very clear indication that you need to be better at being comfortable with the pace that your guides have you at. With that Empress there, that Queen of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords, and then the King of Pentacles under that Queen of Pentacles. The King and Queen of Pentacles there tells me that you are going to be okay. You will be established. Whatever this effort that you are making, Seven of Pentacles tells me that this is hard right now, and it doesn't feel like you're not sure, you're not feeling like all this hard work is paying off. But it will at a pace, you know, because you've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, which tells me that your guides are actively pacing you. You're very passionate. You're like rearing to go. You've got what it takes. You are it. You are it. But there's something about what you're creating and bringing to the world with that Six of Swords that needs to be moved into a new place. That needs to be in a better place for that birthing process to happen, because with the liminal space here, the trickster energy and the elemental, bottom of the deck energy being a harvest. Again, I'm like fruit of the womb, like giving birth, harvest, where it's supposed to be. That means we're sitting through this liminal space where you have to kind of find your correct element, and you don't want the pacing to trick you out of your blessing. There's a loud car that went by. I think that's like confirmation. You do not want the pacing to trick you out of your blessing, because that Poet card that I just flipped over speaks to the amount of space between each, you know, stanza. Like that there's something there about the pacing is perfect. It's perfect for what you're bringing through. It's maybe even critical, relating to your voice. And that Six of Coins is saying that there will be a level of generosity. Eight of Cups, though, I mean, where we have this little bit of tension is you probably have to move away from a certain place or a certain expectation, especially in terms of like reception, like however your work is being received, or however it is that what you're creating is being received. You may have to sort of pivot. You have to move into this liminal space, this kind of in between. And with the Self and the Forest there, yeah, you might, there's this energy that Spirit is saying of like feeling like fractured in the self. Like, how do I bring myself forward? I feel fractured wherever I'm coming from. You know, it's not quite what it was. And that Forest says that, you know, when it's dark and you're walking through the woods and you need to stay on that path, what you're going to do is you're going to look up into the sky to see where the trees break. And that's how you're going to find your way. It's not necessarily knowing and having some level of certainty about the direction. It's more like there's faith and there's some direction, but you have to know to look up. And so that trickster energy is when you're looking at your feet and being afraid. And this guide is saying, look up, the path is right before you. It's